everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I'm back with some more Christmas tags. I had a lot of fun making these, and I really hope that you'll like them. I used a couple Cottage Cuts dies and a Sizzix die for for some of these projects, and I think they turned out adorable. For this die, I used the Sizzix die. It came with a bunny and a bear, and it is number 663452. I used the bunny at Easter, and then here's the little bear. And I just used an embellishment that I purchased from, I believe it was Hobby Lobby, for the little bear to hold. I had some pom-pom trim that I put around her neck to give her a little necklace or a little collar. Used a little tiny tag here for the to and from, and then made a bow out of a die from my stash. And then I had a button that I've had forever. I pulled out some of my old buttons and started using them. Absolutely love how they, turned out on the bow, and I've really enjoyed using them. I don't know why I put them away for such a long time, but this is the first of the tags in this set. I just think he's adorable. I inked everything up with my Tim Holtz Distress inks. I chalked his little cheeks, or hers, her little cheeks, and I put some little white dots there for some accents, and then for the accents on the eyes and the nose. And the tag is again from my stash. It's from AliExpress. If it's still available, I will link it for you. Now for this tag, I used a Cottage Cuts die, and I've already put my dies away, but I will put the name of them on the screen, and if they are available, I will link them for you in the description box. If they're not available, you'll have the name of them, so that if you want to go on eBay or something and look, to try to find that die. And I used the wood grain 3D embossing folder for the gray here, because I wanted it to look like there was a wall behind Santa, and I was torn because I wanted the look of wood, but I really didn't want gray, but brown didn't work. And then I was going to do brick, and when I have too many choices, I just struggle. I'm a mess. I'm not going to kid you. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And I'll send pictures to Lisa. I'll send pictures to my daughter, Danae. I'm like, which one do you like? What do you think? What do you think? And I'm like, I know they just want to pop my head off and say, Sherry, it is a tag, for Pete's sakes. Do it and move on with your life. That's what I tell my kids. Get it done and move on with your life. And here I, spend hours contemplating a tag. Oh my golly. I'm telling you, I'm a mess. I used just a little bit of shimmer on the fur on his Santa's jacket and pants and hat, so that it's kind of stood out and made it a little different than the beard. And used a white craft ink from Stampin' Up! For around the belt and the boots to give it a little detail so that they stood out a little more. I love, especially with black, when you can do that with black. I've never done it with the eyes, but anything else that's black, it really makes it pop. Absolutely makes it pop. You will be surprised at the difference it makes in your projects if you can use a little bit of white craft ink around the edges and stuff of your black pieces when you do die cutting. This is the one where I used the 3D brick die, or brick embossing folder. I put some snowflakes around the edges. I used a little bit bigger of a tag for the two than I normally do, because here's the size I normally do when I make a scene like this. But I just wanted it to be big enough that it stood out. And because this gray is so light, I was worried that if I put a light colored tag where you would be able to write on, that it might blend in with the gray and you wouldn't notice it as much. So that's why this one is larger than what I normally use when I do the bigger, pieces. And these are two Cottage Cuts dies. The window is one, and then the snowman is one. And I wanted it to look like he was appearing, looking in the window. And so I stuck one of the snowflakes is inside here, and it will move. It's a tight fit because I didn't want it to move a lot. I didn't want it to be like a shaker because I didn't want a lot of bulk on the tag. But I wanted it to be behind the pane of what looks like glass, which is just acetate. And so it will move if you jerk it around a little bit. But I like it kind of right there so I don't shake it too much. And then I put the other ones on the outside of the building right there. Use some black ribbon from Hobby Lobby. A snowflake from my stash, which is from AliExpress. If it's still available, I will link it. I do think they're pretty. I bought these before I bought the really shiny ones that I like a lot that have the rhinestones. So, I will try to link it, but I'll also link the ones with the rhinestones. I'm not sure when I'll be showing one that has the rhinestones on it, but you can go back a couple videos and you'll be able to see them because they're beautiful. I absolutely love them, and they're called snowflakes, and really, really pretty. I just think they're great. And that is it, guys. These are my tags for this video. I like to do sets of 3, and that's what I try to do, but I never do 3 of the same. Well, I do every once in a while, but it's very rare. I guess I get too bored to mass produce. I don't have a big attention span. I need to work on that. But that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments about any of these, please don't hesitate to ask. If you could tell me which one you like the best, I'd really appreciate it, because it helps me, make better tags for other people, and that's important to me. So, again, if you like the video, I would really appreciate the thumbs up. And remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.